Welcome to ArtBridges. ArtBridges is a hub for anyone interested in or active in community-engaged arts and arts for social change in Canada. We bring people who ask for help in community arts together with those who have expertise, mentorship, support, and resources to share. ArtBridges takes the time to really study the field and make connections between the work that's done and those who might benefit from knowing about it. Because we understand that community artists focused on their own work may not have the time to research what else is going on in Canada. We're good at this because for more than 10 years now, we've been gathering information, and it's given us an umbrella perspective on what's happening across the country. Through this work, we've created links and connections between provinces and territories, as well as open dialogue between Anglophone and Francophone groups, so that language isn't a barrier. To make sure of this, ArtBridges is a bilingual organization. Do you have an idea for a community arts project? Why don't you begin by visiting our website, www.artbridges.ca. Here's a little guidance on how to use it. If you're just starting out in the field and would like a general introduction, you might want to head to our Community Arts 101 section first. Are you curious about other arts projects that are already happening somewhere in Canada? Check out our map. It'll show you where community arts initiatives are located from coast to coast. The Learning and Resources section of the site features a collection of toolkits, videos, podcasts, and stories created by community arts groups. The Learning Opportunities section of the site is where you'll find out about workshops, conferences, certificate courses, and post-secondary programs for community artists. Are you trying to raise money for a project? Our funding guide includes tips on grant writing and fundraising, and lists funding programs both nationally and locally. And of course, we'd love to hear from you. We pay attention to what you might want so that we can help you out. For example, one of the things we've learned from our community partners engaged in Indigenous arts is that there's a real desire to bridge with other Indigenous arts projects. Thanks to this feedback, we've had the opportunity to connect with almost 100 of them across Canada. A few recent programs include DJing Inuit Elders in Northern Quebec, Community Engaged Dance Theatre in North Bay, and a program that delivers free art supplies to schools in remote First Nations communities, where access to art materials is extremely limited. Outreach is a big part of what we do at ArtBridges, and there are many ways we do it. For one, through social media. We start in the Maritimes in the morning, where the sun rises first in Canada, retweeting events, information, and fun quotes about community arts. From there, we move across the country, disseminating information from over 350 community partners. Outreach is also about site visits, meeting people in person and getting to know about their program. Even though our hub is online, we try to be as personal as we can to keep the conversation going. By raising awareness and sharing resources, ArtBridges is making community art more visible. This means that people will have easier access to artistic activities close to home and across Canada, strengthening our communities and improving our health and resilience. How do we know this? Because art inspires us. It helps us to imagine and to create a better world. And because art forms bridges between us and brings us